Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here. Welcome back to another Artery Gear Fusion video. Alright, so today's video is gonna be about my impressions after 1 week of playing the game. And also, if you guys are not aware, we have a new update coming soon. As you guys can see right here at the bottom right, Magical Girl Erica. So I think she will come alongside these two characters will be the one that's featured next in the banner, I'm gonna assume. If you guys are not aware, you can basically look at them already. I think one of it is Nina right here. She is the girl featured right there. And also one character is Erica, this girl right here. So I assume these two characters will be the next one to be featured in a banner, maybe one of them in an event. So as you can see, that resembles both of them. So let's talk about my thoughts on the game so far. I think a lot of you guys have been asking me, hey Guitar Rock, what's your thoughts of the Artery Gear Fusion, like compared to Counter-Strike etc. So hopefully in this video, I can give you guys my honest thoughts after playing the game for 1 week, right? So I don't want to like say stuff early on, but now I can confidently, give you guys an honest opinion regarding the systems of the game. And so I've been playing it for 1 week, even spent a couple of dollars here and there. So hopefully give you guys my honest opinion. Let's go. Okay, first things first, before we proceed with today's video, I just want to quickly mention that if you look at the JP collaboration, right? So you can see we are following the Milverse, Shura, and then there's a serious banner. And then after that, we are supposed to get a Team Carrot Rabbit's Diary. But we are not getting that. We straight away skip past this one, came all over to the episode 8 alongside with Mahou Shoujo's Erica's Abandoned Campus Paranormal event. So 5-star Nina and 4-star Erica. I think Erica is the free character that you get, similar to Chihaya in the current event, right? So does this mean that Global is going to have a rush banner because we're going to skip this particular one, the Carrot's Rabbit's Diary? Or is it just like Global is swapping these two around, right? So are we getting this one first, the episode 8 first, and then we're getting the Team Carrot Rabbit's Diary? Like, I'm not sure, right? So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that this is going to be interchangeable? So we're getting this first, because clearly right now you can see we're going to get the Magical Girl Erica coming soon. And so far on the Artery Gear side of things, I noticed the global Twitter and the global Facebook, they don't really put any patch notes and things like that, right? They have been quiet. I just wish that they will give us patch notes or some sort of... I don't expect roadmap. Roadmap is not something that I expect from every company. But at least give some sort of detail on what's gonna get added in the game, like some sort of notes or developers notes etc. So hopefully, I hope Bilibili can at least improve on that. So let's talk about farming gears for a bit, because I've been farming gears for the last couple of days. If you guys are not aware, I've been trying my best to do the Centaur 8. Now Centaur 8 and 7 is going to be, farming here is going to be something that a lot of new players are going to start for a while, because ideally you want the speed set. So if you guys are not aware, Centaur will drop 3 different sets. Status resistance, this one is not that useful in my opinion. Maybe it's useful for some defensive character, but also you can get status accuracy. This one can be good depending on certain characters that you want to apply debuffs, right? And then of course the speed set. Ideally, you want to be able to do Centaur 7 and 8 so that you can farm 4 pieces. Now for Centaur 7, you can get the power system, and then you can get the shield system. And then for Centaur 8, you can therefore get the weapon system right here, and then you can also get the propulsion system. So since the speed set is going to require 4 pieces, you want to at least be here, stage 7 and 8 farming these two. You don't have to farm stage 9 because the other 2 can be replaced with something else, but yes, at least 7 and 8 is something that you want to work on first. Alright, so here you can see, let me talk about the issue that I'm facing, right? So you guys can see, right, this is me doing Centaur 8 farming gears. Alright, so you can see 6 times, failed 4 times, right? I don't mind failing as much. And look at all the gears I'm getting. Man, I'm farming for speed gear, and speed gear is ideally why you want to be doing Centaur, because speed gear is pretty much the key in this game. If you have high speed, it means that you get to move first in PvP, and in some PvE you get to move first as well. And also it gives you more turns sometimes, depending. Sometimes you can move twice before the enemy manage to move if you have high speed. So look at all these gears. Status accuracy, what is this? Status resistance. Like, I'm not getting any of the speed gears as well at all. And yeah, this is the most frustrating thing for me, ideally. So the thing is, I understand that the entire game revolves around farming gears, but everything can be fixed so easily if they allow you to sweep. Like, because I failed 4 times, right? This is not the most efficient method. So now I have to go in again, And because I have like 80% fail chance or something, the trick is to get the most optimal, the best auto strategy that you can. Like that's like the concern here. You are ideally trying to make your characters less RNG reliant and hopefully make the strat more consistent to have a 100% win rate. That is like every beginner's goal for the time being, right? So this is definitely a big issue early on. Definitely it's not going to be an issue later on. So let's forward it a little bit. So I'll show you the gears later, but for now, Morris, just to show you, this is the order if you guys are wondering. Just gonna quickly glance through if you guys are wondering how is it. So the idea here is Chihaya has to be the one that move first. You want Chihaya to apply the defense decrease or defense break on her skills. And I hope everybody gets a Chihaya. Now this is also one of the things. Sometimes the boss crit right there, and then that will make the run fail. So Chihaya crit, so that means we get to move twice. Chihaya crit, we get to move twice. Alice will make sure that Jinja moves 2 times. So Jinja is gonna hit here, so luckily we crit. Sometimes we didn't get crit. So that time, this looks like a perfect run, right? So far, everything is going well. Alright, so looks like my Jinja gets to move twice as well. So I don't think I apply any of the DOT right there. Maybe I don't have enough of the status resistance. Chihaya's gonna die. Chihaya's gonna die because that was an unlucky run. The boss aimed Chihaya. Ideally the boss wouldn't do that most of the time, but I don't know why the boss decided to aim Chihaya in that case. So you can see the strat is not consistent because of these small things. If boss aims anyone else, either my Morris or my Alice, things would be different and I would have won for sure, right? Now this brings me to one more thing, right? I have to get the perfect run every time. In this game, like I think that's kind of a big issue, right? You gotta get a perfect run almost every time. Like look, that's not a perfect run because Morris was on the target, Alice dies, boom, I think boss crit or something. So yeah, I've played games like Counter-Strike and Blue Archive where I just need to beat the stage one time, just one time, and then you can sweep to be able to beat the stage over and over and over again, right? So quality of life is better in those games. In this game, you gotta have that perfect run. Every single run has to be perfect. So even if you have beaten the stage before, clearly I have, right? Or else I wouldn't be able to farm this stage. Even if you have beaten the stage before, you still have to get that perfect, consistent. The consistency is the key. And that's the entire gist of the game. It's like you are hitting your gears and your characters towards the consistency. During the first couple of days, it doesn't bother me. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days of me playing, it doesn't matter to me because I'm like, okay, if I'm going to play this game for long, it probably don't matter that much. Eventually, I'm going to get gears for sure. Now I'm suffering because I don't have enough stamina to farm gears. I mean, but eventually, once I constantly farm the stage, things are going to get better. But as more as I was playing, I kind of start feeling that this thing is trickling down to a lot of other things. And I feel like you get punished just not being able to, you know, if you don't try to, you know, make a team that can beat this boss consistently. Now in Counter-Strike, if you 3-star a stage, not only can you sweep the stage, right? You can also swap the other characters. And then you can put those characters in to gain EXP and level up. But this game, EXP is limited, right? How do I level up the other characters? I can't. When I'm farming this gear stage, I can't level up the other characters. Now obviously, if I can make 3 of the characters strong enough, I can slot in 1 character to level up. But I'm not at that stage yet right now. So luckily I won there, as you can see. So that's also one of the issues. It trickles down to things like the EXP that you get is not enough because if you farm gears, you can't farm EXP. You can't farm your other fodders for EXP because you need this 4 team for this boss. And also right now, these 4 characters has the best gears. So if I play PvP, if I want to use someone else, suddenly now I need to swap the gears over. And then it just takes time and PvP works in a way that when you refresh, it's like every 30 minutes, right? So these are the issues or frustrations so far that I'm experiencing with the game. I understand that the game doesn't want to give you sweep because there's nothing to do. Which also makes sense because if I can imagine that if the game has sweep, you really will only play this game like for a couple of minutes a day because there's just really nothing much to do once you are out of stamina. So which is why I feel like if you are a dolphin or a whale, you get rewarded more because you definitely get much more of a return. And I don't know why I never get speed set. Always they give me status accuracy. Always. I don't know, like it's just, am I crazy? I've been getting status accuracy over and over and over again. I feel like speed has the lowest percentage out of the stages. Dang. It's just an entirely gear farming simulator, right? So basically you just keep farming the stage over and over and over again. Hopefully you get good gears that you want. The thing is, stamina is kind of limited per day. Now if you do all the dailies, right? Now what are the dailies here? So if you go to the data collection, you do this stage once, alright? And then you go to the target, and then you go to the, what is this? This one, you need to do this one once per day, and then you need to do 3 times a day. After you have done everything, you barely have any stamina left. Maybe you can do like 7 stages or even 8 stages of the centaur farming at most, right? I'm pretty sure it's less than 10. Alright, so just to sum it up, let me show you guys the gears, in case you guys are wondering what kind of gears I have on all the characters. So gears on Jinja is as following. This is all the free gears, I believe, right? So the only one that I have, Chihaya, is something that I believe I farm. I've been farming on this stage for Chihaya's gears, and also some I bought from the daily gear shop as well. In terms of Morris gears, I think this is the free gears as well. Morris gears it's kind of bad. I need to get the better one for her for sure. And last but not least, Ellie's been working on her gears a little bit. Some speed set here, some status immunity set as well. Hopefully that's what I'm going to use for the time being. I'll upgrade that again in the future. Alright, so to summarize the issue for the game so far, within 1 week, right? So these are the 3 main things that I've noticed so far. Let me know if you guys agree with me. Publisher, lack of communication, at least based on what I've seen on Bilibili's site. Stamina is kind of lacking for free-to-play players. I really wish they would give more than just those 1990 that you get per day. And there's nothing much to do in the game. So these 2 things are sort of like in tandem with each other, because there's no stamina, so therefore there's nothing to do outside of just PvPing. So hopefully, you know, I want to continue playing the game for sure for at least 1 month, and then hopefully come back and see if these 2 things will at least be fixed. That one maybe not many players care about, but hey, the important thing is, do you guys agree or do you guys disagree? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, subscribe, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.